Well, the inner circle seems to be growing rather rapidly lately. A lot of new members are coming in, and I'm getting a lot of questions. I'm getting questions about health, of course, being a doctor. You know, they're asking, hey, the seasons are changing. I'm getting colds. My immune system's down. What should I be doing? Is there something I should be taking, or am I thinking the wrong things? What do I do in the meditations? And when I go to the recharging Qigong stuff, I know you're sending me stuff. What should I be doing now? Well, it's fall season. What happens in the fall? The wind blows, the weather changes, the trees fall. A lot of changes are going on. A lot of changes in our external environment. But how do we take that from the external and bring it into our innermost being? Because that's what we're looking at. We're always looking at balancing, right? So, if you're in the inner circle, I know you have the recharging Qigong exercises. If you don't, go to the website. Go to www.rechargingqigong. Get the book. Get the 4 CDs. Get the 2 DVDs. Get that pamphlet. And this is the exercise that I want you to do right now. It's the exercise to start to release stuff. We're starting to make some changes. Everything seems to be topsy-turvy. We're about to have an election in the United States, which affects the whole world. We are about to have changes with our money. Banks are opening, banks are closing. Everybody is focusing on an energy, that external energy, but you want to bring all that in now. You want to bring all that inside, because who's in charge? You're in charge. And if you follow the programs, don't forget, we started last January. We already got January, but we're up to November, October, November now, with some exciting stuff. If you follow this every month, and every month you should be watching that video, taking those exercises. You know the one in the using stress as your ally? When we open up, we reach up, grab the energy. This is the important part. When our hands are down by our sides like this, you let everything dump out. The anxiety of the stock market, the anxiety of your bank account, the anxiety of your mother-in-law, the anxiety of your kids making noise and breaking all your stuff. You just want to dump all that stuff out. Whew. Sometimes I'll do this. I get up and I'm on the beach, right? What I want to do is I want to start to move my energy, but I move it from a certain point. In our body, we've got the top, we've got the Tai Chi Pole, and we've got the bottom. So it's like a pole of energy, a shaft of energy running right through our system. From the top of the head, right here, you push your ears back and you draw a line, push that ear back and you draw. Right on the top is a place, they call it dew 20. That point connects with a perineum right on the bottom. And that energy that runs through the center is called the Tai Chi Pole. Okay, this is something that I only give to the inner circle. This is something that you need to practice, but once you get it, bam, your energy is going to be vibrant. It really opens up everything. This is the key to getting all the meridians to flow. Okay, so you bring your energy down to the lower Tantien like usual, and you imagine you're dropping roots right through your legs, right through the bottom, kidney 1, right on the bottom of the foot, and just shoot that energy down way down into the earth. Now roots, if you ever pull up a root, you know it's got like little balls on it. They're called rhizomes. That's what a peanut is. You pull a peanut out of the ground and all those little peanuts, that's what sucks the energy. So you're going to imagine at the bottom of the roots, all these little things sucking in energy from the earth. Bringing that energy up your legs, up your back, all the way up, around your head, and back into the lower Tantien. Okay? So you're going to start pulling energy from the earth. At the same time, you're in touch with that pole running right through your body. Okay, here's the exercise. I'll do it slowly first. So you start to move like this. Start to get your hands moving. You want to make sure your hands are loose, and your wrists are loose, and your forearms, and your upper arms, and your shoulders, your neck. You want to get your body loose. Okay, so you're going to start moving like this, and when you're moving, you're going to shake like that. So what I'm doing, it's almost like if you've ever had a top. You know how you take the top and you wind that string around and wind it around. You get that top ready and then you go boom and you pull it and that top just takes off and spins. That's what you're doing, because what you're going to do is you're going to energize the Tai Chi Pole. When you energize the Tai Chi Pole, what it does, boom, it'll start to send the energy out through every cell, every pore, every meridian, and as you do it, and as you practice it, it'll keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you'll create this magnetism of energy, a vortex around your whole system. Okay? So, this is one of the inner circle, innermost teachings, working with the Tai Chi Pole. Okay? Alright, so let's get started, everybody. Everybody out there comfy? Yeah! Okay, here's what we're going to do. Remember the points. Push the chin back. This time I take the tongue and I put it on the soft palate, roof of my mouth, because you want to connect roof of the mouth, top of the head, lower perineum. You're getting in touch with the Tai Chi Pole. So what I'm going to do is, it's like I'm taking the Tai Chi Pole and I'm going like this. And I'm getting it going really fast, and then BAM! And I'm letting that energy explode. So that's how it sounds. Now, here's how it looks. I'm going to loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the hands. Bring your attention inside to the Tai Chi Pole. Boom! When I do that, I let the energy explode. Let's do that again. Very soft, getting everything moving. And you'll just feel it expand, like the heat. I feel heat energy. The heat just goes out into every pore of my body. Okay, let's do it again. This time I'll do it slowly, and I'm going to talk you through it. So I'm moving, right? And I'm getting everything loose, right? Everything's loose. My attention's coming into the Tai Chi Pole. And now I get that Tai Chi Pole moving inside. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that Tai Chi Pole explode. Boom! And when it explodes, that energy goes from the inside out. And it comes out, boom, to every one of my cells, boom, out into my Wei Chi field, boom, out. And you create this dynamic vortex of energy around you. Man, I'm so hot right now, because what I do is I got that energy moving. Okay, we want to get back to that energy of moving, boom, the energy in the Tai Chi Pole. I showed it to you sitting down, but I prefer in the beginning, when you're starting off, you do it standing up. After a while, you'll have that thing just boom, and you can do it anywhere. You can do it on the bus, Gus, but this is how I like to begin. Standing up, my knees are bent slightly, my pelvis is forward slightly, my chin's back. Drop the energy. Imagine you got roots shooting down. Sometimes I imagine like a candle melting down all the way to the ground. And I melt down into the ground. Then I drop those roots. Boom. Ground myself. Okay, now I start like this. Very gently swaying, right? Keeping loose. Shoulders. Okay, so when I do that, what I'm doing inside is I'm revving that engine, just like you're going to start that top. When I showed, boom, you pull that top, and that energy just, boom, shoots off. Okay, let's do it again. We'll do it 3 times. I'm not going to talk, we'll just go over it. Might talk a little. Okay, here we go. Drop the energy down. Just feel it expand out. And when I'm spinning, when I shoot it out, I'm going from the core, boom. It's almost like you have this Well, it's not. You have this pull of energy going through your body, and you're warming up, and then you're going to take that pull and just, like I'm spinning it between my hands, and when you do it, it'll shoot through the whole body. Last time. You'll start to feel the heat moving through your whole body. That's the Tai Chi Pole. It's Dr. Wu, and I got a big smile on my face, and let me tell you why. I spend time with myself strengthening my immune system. Most people right now for the fall season, they're running to the doctor and they're getting a flu shot. They're taking whatever they're making and putting this in their system. When we do a flu shot, it's like taking a shotgun, putting a shell in, and boom! And we're trying to like cover everything. But that's not how it works. If you want to stay healthy, you got to take responsibility for your own health, and there's things you can do. We're moving into the fall season, we're moving into the winter season, and this is when coughs and colds and runny nose and runny eyes and all that stuff's coming up. There's some things to do. These are secrets. The doctors don't tell you these. I'll tell you why. You're not going to make any money. Because if you stay healthy, it's interesting in this system how it works. We don't want you to die. We want you to live, right? We don't particularly want you to be healthy and not see the doctors. Nobody's making any money. So what we want to do is we want to keep you a little bit sick, but here's how you can avoid it and keep yourself strong and healthy. These are some secrets. You can do this with your kids. These things are perfectly safe. You can do it with no problem. Hydrogen peroxide, you know what that is? Hydrogen peroxide, you can buy a big bottle in the store for a couple of bucks. Okay, you take the hydrogen peroxide, you bring it home, you have your kid, or you lay down on the bed, lay down on a towel, put a towel under you, you take the hydrogen peroxide, and you fill up the cap with hydrogen peroxide. And what you do is you just pour that in your ear, you know? And while you're laying there, you're going to hear all the bubbles. Tell the kid it's going to be cold, because it is going to be cold, and you just let all that bubble. That kills all the infection. It brings more oxygen into this. If there's more oxygen in the ear, it travels down to all these, connects to the eyes, connects to the nose, connects to the ear. It helps get rid of things so you don't get something. That's an easy one. I do it in the office all the time, and I tell people to do it. Then take a Q-tip, clean it out really good. That's a great tip for the fall to keep that going. Now, I've got another one for you. This is the ear adjustment. Grab the lobe of your ear, pull down, pull up. Grab the lobe of your ear, pull down, pull up. Sometimes you hear a pop. It frees up all that energy in there. Again, you're going to open all of these tubes in there. What happens is as we get sick or as we get exposed to something, we have a system, our lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system starts to take on the disease, or it starts to fill up, so it won't go into our organs and into our body and get sick. Sometimes we get puffy lymph glands, so the hydrogen peroxide will start to open that up, okay? Get all that out, okay? And also this, okay? Again, pull down, pull up, pull down, pull up. That'll open up your ears. It's a great adjustment. Gets everything flowing. Now there's a few exercises I want to go over and show you, things that I do for the fall, things that I do in my office, things that I give my patients, things that I give my friends to keep you healthy. Now, who's responsible for your health? Is it your doctor? Is it the government? Who's really responsible for your health? It's you. You're responsible for your health. If you take responsibility for your own health, you're going to stay healthy, vibrant, alive longer, and much younger. That means you don't go blindly, oh, my doctor's out, put it in your mouth. You check it out. See what it is. The commercials on televisions, they say, oh, is this for you? Oh, and by the way, it has 25 different side effects. It could kill you. You could do this, could do this. If you're pregnant, thinking of getting pregnant, ever were pregnant, or even want to go with somebody and get them pregnant, don't take it. Okay? So you want to stay away from that stuff unless you really need it. You know, as long as you're taking care of yourself, that means no Cheetos, no Fritos once in a while. No junk food once in a while. Make it a treat. Don't make it part of your diet. Start to change it around. You know, I do a whole thing on weight loss Qigong. And it involves the different elements: fire, earth, metal, water, wood. So as long as we're balancing the elements, we don't have too much fire, which means too much heat. If you get too much heat, you got a sore throat, right? If you've got too much water, you're bloated and you're puffy, you know, and your nose is running and your eyes are running and you got all that dampness in your intestines. So we're always looking at balancing fire and water, balancing all of the elements. So I want to show you a few exercises to do for the fall. One, you want to keep your sinuses open, right? So you take your fingers, easy, you put it on both sides of your nose. Now, there's an acupuncture point right here. Sometimes I put the needles in there. Man, it really gets somebody's attention. You look like a pussycat with needles coming out there. But anyway, if you just put your hand there and you start to rub. Rub one way, going from the outside to the inside. And now reverse it. This stimulates this acupuncture point, which is on the large intestines meridian. And why do I say we want to stimulate the large intestines meridian? We're going into fall. Lung and large intestines are together. Lungs, we get coughs and colds and mucus and all that stuff's coming up. So as long as we're stimulating this, keeping that moving, keep our sinuses open. There's a few products that I like that you can get at the drugstore. If you go to the drugstore now, you'll see on the shelves they have a lot of homeopathic products. Things that you can put in water and they fizz. There's one called an Emergency. It's a vitamin C. I do a lot of vitamin C. Why do I do a lot of vitamin C? Lionel Pauling's work shows that your immune system will get stronger if you do a lot of vitamin C. If you take too much, what happens? Whew, it goes right out of your system. So I take at least 2 grams every day. So when you read the bottle, see how much is in it, you know, because it might have a half a gram and you take 1 pill, you're only taking a half a gram. You can take up to 8 grams a day, but don't jump into that like that. Start off with a gram. Take a gram, take it with some food. Your body will get used to it. Then after a week, you can go up to 2 grams, you can go up to 4 grams, and if you're getting sick, you can take a gram every 2 hours. What it does, it really flushes your body with vitamin C. You throw off the mucus, you throw off all the junk in the large intestines, you start to cleanse and clean your body. Water